Hi everybody, my name is Maddie Torres, coming to you from the Children's Museum, Houston, and welcome to our Early Childhood Corner, sponsored by Catherine G. McGovern and the McGovern Foundation, funded in part by the City of Houston through the Houston Arts Alliance. Today's activity is called Dot Art, and today's story tied into today's art activity is called The Dot, written by Peter H. Reynolds. Now let's begin. Art class was over, but Vashti got glued to her chair. Her paper was empty. Vashti's teacher leaned over the blank paper. "Ah, a polar bear in a snowstorm," she said. "Very funny," said Vashti. "I just can't draw." Her teacher smiled. "Just make a mark and see where it takes you." Vashti grabbed a marker and gave the paper a good strong jab. There! Her teacher picked up the paper and studied it carefully. She pushed the paper toward Vashti and said quietly, "Now sign it." Vashti thought for a moment. "Well, maybe I can't draw, but I can sign my name." The next week, when Vashti walked into art class, she was surprised to see what was hanging above her teacher's desk. It was the little dot she had drawn, her dot, all framed in swirly gold. I can make a better dot than that. She opened her never-before-used set of watercolors and set to work. Vashti painted and painted. A red dot, a purple dot, a yellow dot, a blue dot. The blue mixed with the yellow, she discovered that she could make a green dot. Vashti kept experimenting. Lots of little dots in many colors. If I can make little dots, I can make big dots too. Vashti splashed her colors with a bigger brush on bigger paper to make bigger dots. Vashti even made a dot by not painting a dot. At school art show a few weeks later, Vashti's many dots made quite a splash. Vashti noticed a little boy gazing up at her. "You're a really great artist. I wish I could draw," he said. "I bet you can," said Vashti. "Me? No, not me. I can't draw a straight line with a ruler." Vashti smiled. She handed the boy a blank sheet of paper. "Show me." The boy's pencil shook as he drew the line. Vashti stared at the boy's squiggle, and then she said, "Please, sign it." The end. And for today's art activity, you will need a piece of paper of any color, dot markers or dot stickers, or you can also use crayons. And parents, feel free to let your child be as creative as possible and let them create whatever artwork they would like with their dots. Just make sure they're either using markers to create their picture, the dot markers or dot stickers, or the crayons, as long as they are using dots to create their artwork. The dot artwork that I created today is a sun using yellow and orange dots. And some vocabulary words that you can introduce to your child while doing today's activity are hold, stamp, stickers, draw, and picture. Thank you for joining us today, and we hope you enjoyed today's art activity. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to hit subscribe and to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. This is Maddie Torres coming to you from the Children's Museum of Houston, and we hope to see you next time.